So yeah, we're going to be aggressive in here. Not so aggressive that we go out of our way to fight anything, but there's some good experience down here. This is actually a really good place to gain experience, as long as you're fighting on a floor that is free of ghosts. Ghosts are the scariest monster in here in vanilla, and they're still pretty scary in the randomizer because they still have their like high attack rating almost all the time. But these Nagas, the water elementals, trolls, snakes, lobsters, all that kind of stuff, pretty easy to kill. We don't need to go out of our way to find a ribbon down here. We got plenty of healing. I think the worst monsters we fought in the game so far were imps and pirates. That's hysterical to me. We do have Inv2 for Kraken, so we can raise our evade a little bit. Although I don't think I'm going to go with the defense. I think I'm just going to go with fast. One use of the power gauntlet on Pile, and that should take care of it as far as damage output goes. I don't anticipate any problems with Kraken unless he just rolls a nasty spell and nukes us or something. There's one nuke in the regular enemy pool. But the way spell lists work in the game, if a monster rolls multiple spells, they have to use their spells in order. So say a monster rolls something dumb, like they get sleep, holds, slow, and then nuke. The only way we're going to see nuke in that fight is if they cast all three of their spells. So we're not going to see it until the 4th round at the earliest, and that's if they decide to roll a spell every single round. It's just not likely. But who knows? Oh, there's 2 boxes on the way. Oh, a wooden stick! There it is! There's that wood stick! Ah, wooden stick. A really good spell to get in level 1 or 2 if you can get it is XXXX. It's useless as a level 8 spell, but the way it works is if an enemy has 300 hit points or less, they die. That's it. That's all the spell does. And lots of enemies early in the game have less than 300 hit points. Wizards do, Astus does, Garland does. It's a good attack spell if you get it really early. You can wipe out ogres with it most of the time. Actually, I don't think ogres can have more than 300 hit points, even if they roll, unless you drag that stat slider all the way up. If you really want to make your randomizer experience miserable, you can drag the stat slider all the way up and give every monster 500% stats. And give yourself 1% experience. I mean, whatever you want to do with your life is a possibility. I'm going to heal here, because they're going to lit 3. We're going to zap these guys, but we're not going to use the zap spell. I don't play with the sliders. I think the experience and stat tuning is just right, just as on the default settings. I wouldn't want monsters to be stronger or weaker than they are, and I wouldn't want to gain more or less experience. Like, the experience curve, even without the volcano, feels really good in the randomizer as it is. The problem with rolling the stats much higher than they are is then you might run into crazy bottlenecks. Like, what if Garland rolls 600% attack power? Then what do, you know? I'm going the wrong way again. I always get lost in the Sea Shrine. Always get lost in the Sea Shrine. There's little twisty passages down here. I don't know the layout perfectly. This could be a nasty, nasty, nasty fight if the Arsahags roll something terrible. Arsahags with basically any attack magic can be nasty in this fight, especially if you don't have ribbons. We did get a little bit lucky with an early ribbon, and then we found the other 2 kind of in short order. Yeah, see, I went the wrong goddamn way. Oh, I'm lost. We go up, right? We gotta go up. There's no other possible place to go. We tried every other passage. I'm just addicted to Oxy Ale. That's all it is. I just want more Oxy Ale in my face. That's what it comes down to, really. 63 damage, huh, Lars? Putting that Excalibur to work, I see. Yeah, then we go around this way. There we go. Ghosts! Alright, we're not going to play with no ghosts. The experience will be good if we wipe them all out real quick. Man, that was a hell of a harm 4. 100 damage, 94 damage. Even in vanilla, ghosts are basically the reason to buy Fire 3 as a spell. You just don't want to screw around with ghosts. They will wipe your party, even without any special abilities or anything. They will wipe you real fast. So Sam is going to cast... Oh, he does have Nuke, though. He's going to cast Fast, then Nuke. Against Kraken and against Lich. We're going to have to be a little more restrictive in what we cast and when. In the Temple of the Fiends. But we're still going to have some Nuke. We'll have 2 Fast by the time we reach the bottom. I think we'll use 1 on Tiamat and 1 on Chaos. Actually, we might use 1 on Kraken and then 1 on Chaos. Oh, that's the wrong way. See what I mean? Getting lost in the Sea Shrine. It's like a rite of passage, really. Once we're out of Lit 3, well, I guess we'll just move on to Ice 3. I was going to say, once we're out of Lit 3, I'll stop fighting these battles, but we'll just move on to Ice 3. It's important that we clear these fights, because we still want Lars to level up. Leveling up Lars is still a thing that is good, because eventually he'll learn the Life in the Ruse spell. And he doesn't care what level Ruse is, as long as it's level 1, 2, or 3. Because when knights gain their spell slots, they gain spell slots equally across the levels they can cast. So they don't have more level 1 slots than level 2. Actually, we'll just... I don't want to waste heal potions. Okie dokie. You're gonna use... Oh, I gave Pile the defense. Oh well. I guess we're not going to use that then. Oh, we're going to use Invis too. And you're going to cast Fast. Should be a pretty quick fight, I should hope. See if we take the bite out of Kraken's physical hit here. Alright, hitting Lars, that's what we want to see. Cast Invis 2 again. Cast Nuke. Sam? Oh my goodness, that was a weak Kraken. I mean, we still did 600 damage to it, which is how many hit points Kraken has in vanilla, but that was a weak Kraken. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna bother buffing at all against Lich. I'm just going to go in with the harm 4 and whatnot. Yeah, harm 4 and Nuke against Lich. It should be a 1-round fight. Lars and Pyle are high enough level now that Lich will be... I mean, the Vampire is usually what people call the speed bump, because it's such an easy enemy. Even in vanilla, it's such an easy enemy. A high Fire 2 roll will kill the Vampire in one shot. And by the time you reach the vampire in vanilla, you should have 2 or 3 charges of level 3 magic at least. And that's if you're low level when you get there. That's if you're like level 7, 8 when you get there. Because every alligator wants to bring me down. They do not like the sight of a hot dog canoe in their territory. Come on, guys, run! Or paddle, I guess. Alright, fine. This is how you want to friggin' do it? This is how you want to friggin' do it? You want to get nuked? Is this what you want out of life? We got 2 charges of fast. We might have 3. If we have 3, we'll be able to fast against Kraken, Tiamat, and Chaos. I wasn't going to do it. I was going to let you guys go and have alligator babies or whatever the hell it is you do in this river. But no. You had to be a big bucket of jerks about it. The really fun seeds are where you get Nuke or Fade at level 1. That's a good seed to get. Because level 1 Nuke or Fade, it trivializes almost everything in the early game. But, like, the middle and end game is still about making decisions about, like, where to go and what to check and in what order. So that's a good run, getting Nuke or Fade really early. Or even getting Ice 3 in a level 1 slot. Lit 3 is a little too weak to trivialize most of the game, but I mean, level 1 Lit 3, you're still not going to say no to that, right? But really, Nuke or Fade in a level 1 slot is the bee's knees. Level 1 Fade, I mean, that's another reason to bring a white mage. It's almost like, it doesn't justify the white mage's existence, but it's another reason you might want to bring one. Is it just gives you that access to one more spell you can roll really low level that can make a lot of, like, the first half of the game go by really quickly. I kind of wanted to keep failing at that fight as far as running away, and then wait till all of them run away. That'd have been funny. It's not often you win a fight where all the monsters run away. So there's one box. I think it's in this room right here. Oh, there's 2 boxes here we can check really quick. So that's some gold. And there's one more box that's a really quick check on this floor on the way to the vampire. Bat, you gotta move. And we're not fighting no Grogers. I'm happy to let the Grogers live. That room there only has bats in it. That's the bat room. You walk in there and there's 75 bats. This is it. Last treasure box of the game right here. Actually, no, that's not true. We will check. We'll just cast Ice 3. There's 2 treasure boxes in the Temple of the Fiends and the room with the Phantom that we'll check. Those should be pretty quick. And we don't want that anyway. Oh, and then there's the chest behind the vampire. I forgot about this one. Nope. 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 And nope. Farewell to vampire. Farewell to more Grogers. Alright, just some gold. So yeah, 2 more chests, both in the Temple of the Fiends. Nothing quite like getting to this point and realizing, oh, I forgot to get the rod. I haven't done that yet in a rando run, but I've seen it happen to other people, and it's kind of not fun. To just forget a progression item somewhere that's not even randomized. You just forgot to pick it up. Oh, Lich is going to be such a quick fight. I'm so happy. Oh, we have to kill these guys, though. but they're weak to lightning, and we've got level 1 Lit 3. Or just half-decent Thor Hammer rolls, you know. Alright, Lich. Tired of your stupid, smelly face. Had a hard time getting away from them spiders for some reason. Just the spiders, like the place is just infested. It's Ogre and Spider Kingdom down in here. Fight, fight, harm 4, nuke. I'm sorry, Lich. I'm sorry it had to go this way. He takes one swing at Pile, and that's gonna be it. Alright, didn't use any heal potions in the Earth Cave. That's 4 orbs. Guys. Oh, do I have a house? I do not, so we actually have to hit the inn in Canaria. No house for me. We'll cabin right outside of the dungeon. I just wanted the spell charges back. Alright, here we go. Never mind, we're gonna get creeped first. Now here we go.
Shoutouts to TC Paget for sponsoring this video, and to everybody who makes my channel possible by supporting me on Patreon.